Hey everybody, what is up? Welcome back to Final Trade. We're going to take our first look at Innistrad Remastered Collector Box sales data off of TCG Player at the R-14 date. That is 2 weeks prior to release, which was yesterday, Friday. And so for the whole pre-release period and now up to and including yesterday, Friday, it sold 1,189 boxes on the platform at a total of $376,000 for an average price per box of $316. Very, very good, since the wholesale price of this is somewhere in the $230, $240 range, just depending on who you are. So, what to compare it against? Of course, Ravnica Remastered and Dominaria Remastered are the obvious choices. They released in the same time slot the previous 2 years, and they are all remastered sets at the half premium price point. So I'll plot both of them up there. And what you see, if you in your head kind of draw a imaginary vertical line here to put everything at the R-14 date, you see how far below Dominaria Remastered sales were at this point, and how much even further below that Ravnica Remastered sales were at this point. In fact, if you add up these numbers, and you can do it for both the cumulative spend, the dollars, and for the total number of boxes sold, Innistrad Remastered is almost twice as many boxes as Ravnica Remastered and Dominaria Remastered combined. And on the dollars spent, it's actually a little over twice as many dollars spent so far on Innistrad Remastered as Ravnica and Dominaria combined. It really shows you what WotC has done, how good of a spot Magic is in, how strong it is at a product right now, how much people want these boxes. Hopefully the boxes can deliver. We'll have to wait and see for the next 2 weeks to see if the hype keeps up on the pre-releases. Subscribe so you don't miss the updates to that. But it is looking very, very good. One other thing I want to compare it against is just Foundations. I'm going to throw this up here for fun, even though Foundations is a standard product, and what we see is the blue line of cumulative spend on Innistrad Remastered is tracking very close to the red line of Foundations. And now on the boxes, it's a decent amount behind because the Foundation boxes were cheaper than the Innistrad Remastered boxes were at the same point. In fact, that's what you can see up in this top right plot, is how much cheaper the red line of Foundations boxes were at the same time period. But imagine what's happened since Foundations has come out. You know, I did a sale to my patrons right after Foundations release, and I sold a bunch of those collector boxes. I believe $283 was the price to my patrons, and today, what are they? $400. And so if the cumulative spend is tracking kind of close right now, you know, it's the very next collector box to have come out, maybe we can see some similar type performance. But really, for a box that's already starting at such a higher price point, that being Innistrad Remastered being in the $320 to $330 range today, well, this could very easily be a $500 box 6 weeks from now. So it definitely has some amazing potential. WotC is absolutely knocking it out of the park with these collector boxes. Please, for the love of God, stop betting against them. Stop doubting WotC's ability to deliver with the collector boxes, because they have an almost unbroken streak of success for 2 years straight now. At some point, you have to accept they're doing it right. You have to get in there and pre-order. I hope you guys were pre-ordering these Innistrad Remastered boxes when I was begging to you to for the last 2 weeks on Friday sealed deals. Hopefully you got in on that, because a lot of those deals are no longer available. Of course, Flipside Gaming on eBay took down their boxes, at least the case quantity, that was about $10 cheaper per box. So, you know, I expect the prices are just going to keep going up during this pre-release period. We'll take another look 7 days from now at the R-7, and a look after release date that will include release date itself. So about 2 weeks from now. We'll take a couple looks after that during the lifetime of the product. But so far, this looks very, very bullish for this product. I hope you listened and got your pre-orders in at 200 and was it 85? Was it 285? I believe it was 285. Hopefully you guys came along and you did that. Thanks to everyone who makes this content possible, especially my very generous supporters on Patreon. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and join me on Final Trade.